Today I made a friend who has always done a lot of extensions and has had many of them. We were having some really meaningful conversation. I felt that the discussion about extensions was so good that it should be recorded. Maybe it's exactly what a lot of people need. Niayesh, can you explain how often you get extensions in general? Which types of extensions have you used and what issues have you dealt with, or any questions you might have? I'd like for this conversation between you and me to be recorded in some way so that in fact other people who have similar questions can get their answers.
I've been doing it for almost 10 to 12 years now. I get extensions and I've pretty much tried every type of extension, the 1x1 tip type. But ever since I came to Dubai, I haven't been able to find a good 1x1 extension specialist. I had to keep using tip extensions and that really caused my hair to get damaged. They were pulled out from the roots, as you saw yourself. The roots of my hair were still in there. I have a lot of problems with tip extensions. I can't tie my hair up comfortably, I can't style it. I think the whole time I had tip extensions, all I could do was a middle part, no ponytails, no braids, nothing at all. That's why I finally decided to stop. I came to you to get my hair done because you're the best.
As you can see, because of repeated bleaching, the roots of this lady's hair are black. It's that jet black at the roots, actually her natural hair color. Some parts of her own hair are white, and when hair with this much pigment or darkness needs to be lifted to a lighter level. Plus this hair is actually straight and soft. It hasn't been completely uniform from the beginning either. With this hair, because of the very dark pigment it had and that, the coarseness that the hair itself had, of course it wasn't that coarse from the start, but in any case the hair texture is rough. Its pigment is dark, and when it needed to be lifted to a bleached level. Now, according to what this lady said, she mentioned that she had repeated black dye applications at times, and well, this causes that under certain conditions the hair can't reach that healthy light bleached level she wants, and the hair only gets to a yellowish stage, and even that yellow starts to split, develop split ends, actually become damaged, the ends thin out, and just as you can see, the hair is layered and broken, and repeated coloring can keep damaging this hair. This hair constantly needs to be styled just to maintain the desired look. It constantly needs to be blow dried and styled, and in fact all this frequent blow drying and styling can make the hair even more brittle and damaged. And over time it can make the hair look worse and lose its shape. And the only thing I can really say is, when we reach this stage, the only solution is extensions. When we have hair like this on its own, we can never achieve that long, straight, soft, perfectly colored style and all that. We just can't do these things with our own hair because honestly, there's nothing left of it. But if someone gets a healthy extension, there are a few things I can do for them. I make her hair longer, even, and more beautiful. I change the texture with extension hair and do color correction, meaning if she wants to have lighter highlights, I add that lighter color to her extension colors. I can add any tone she wants with no limitations at all. You don't even need to cover your white hair because this structure becomes so even, beautiful, well-styled, vibrant, and voluminous that you won't need toning, or it doesn't even need a base color correction because in my opinion, this hair doesn't even require toning. In these sections of the hair, as you can see, the breakage has really reached its peak. Actually, I always say that this front section, that half head, is the beauty of our face. And when we have broken or poorly styled hair, no matter how beautiful we are, we can't really show our confidence and beauty. Now let's see the miracle of extensions in mixed extensions. The way it works is that we have to choose a color that matches the color of her hair shafts. Basically, we need to choose a color that matches the lovely highlights she likes or her favorite color. There are also some medium in-between shades that I use to create color harmony. Actually, I use 3 different colors to achieve the modern look I want. This is an example of an amazing mixed extension. And of course, the color I chose is one that everyone really likes. It looks really beautiful on bronze skin tones. You can see that the work has added length and volume. The color blending is done with very precise harmony, and the highlights are exactly as you see them. Especially on the sides, it's very beautiful. The craftsmanship is remarkably even, and the overall work is truly excellent.